So guys, today back for a video on the channel. Today we're here for a big one. On Saturday, as we all know, it is Newcastle United versus Manchester United. Such a massive game, and I am aware that I haven't uploaded a video in a while. International duty gives me a little bit of a break, and I've needed it. It was a tough start of the season so far, and obviously we've got a tough game now, but we're getting the games back up and going, and the uploads from now are gonna be insane with obviously all the Newcastle games and FIFA 22 content coming very soon. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel. We are literally like 130 subscribers away from 10k, 10,000, which is incredible. So if you're watching this video and you're not subscribed, if you're a Newcastle fan, Man United fan, or just a neutral fan, make sure to subscribe to the channel. There will be a stream on Saturday as well for the game, obviously, and then obviously the predicted team tomorrow, and then obviously the game and stuff like that, all for the game on Saturday. It's going to be a good one. Anyways, boys, let's get into the video now. Obviously, we've got to speak about this game, haven't we? It's a big one, it's massive, and the stuff that is to lead up to this game, it's incredible, and obviously we've got a lot to speak about. So if you've been living under a fucking rock, Cristiano Ronaldo is back in the Premier League and back with Manchester United. Does he make his debut against Newcastle? Most likely. Does he score a hat-trick against Newcastle? Most likely. Is he going to embarrass Newcastle? Most likely. Cristiano Ronaldo is back in the Premier League, signing a 2-year contract with Manchester United. The 36-year-old is back in the Prem, and what a madness. I can't wait until, well, if he's not injured for the game at St James's Park. It's going to be mad looking at Cristiano Ronaldo. It's going to be absolutely crazy. But he is back in the Premier League, and honest to God, it's an absolute madness. And the way the transfer all laid out, was he going to leave Juventus? And then obviously he did. And then links with City, links with Man United, and it's the first time, I think, since starting YouTube where I've been doing the previews and stuff, where I've actually focused the preview in itself on a player. Normally it's been the game, and I always say that no player is bigger than a team. And I'm not saying Ronaldo is bigger than Manchester United or Newcastle, but it's a massive one. It's a massive one for the channel. He's going to be making his debut against Paul Dummett, Jamal Lascelles, Jamal Lewis, Matt Ritchie, and fucking Manquillo. Like, what the actual fuck? We're going to get slapped about, I can already say. But we will speak about Man United, obviously. They've had a good start of the season, 7 points, I think. Beating Wolves, beating Leeds, and then they obviously drew to Southampton, which is a decent start for them. They'll be looking going back to Old Trafford, because obviously when they played at Old Trafford last time, they won 5-1 against Leeds. If they beat Leeds 5-1, where they didn't even have Ronaldo or Varane playing, God help us, because Varane looked immense against Wolves. Bruno's on fire. It's going to be an interesting one. Cristiano Ronaldo is seriously back, and he's going to be making his debut against the midfield of John Joe Shelvey, Isaac Hayden, and Sean Longstaff. It's just crazy. It's just crazy to think we're going to be making this man absolutely torture us, and it's not going to be a nice one. Does he start? Does he not? It's going to be an interesting one. Obviously people are saying that he might not start because of the lack of training and the quarantine rules, and I've seen that this morning. But I've seen other things saying that he'll get unveiled as a Manchester United for the second time before kick-off, and honestly, it's such a big thing for this game. Cristiano Ronaldo, one of the greatest ever players to brace football, is making his debut for Manchester United for the second time against Newcastle. And one thing that sticks in my mind, Ronaldo only ever scored 1 hat-trick in his Premier League career. Who's that against? Newcastle at Old Trafford. You just think of the things like that, and you've got to think the worst in these situations, because if you didn't, you'll just get absolutely... Obviously Manchester United have got some insane players as well, as I mentioned before. Bruno scored a hat-trick in his first game and at Old Trafford. Like, Bruno's very rarely played in front of Manchester United fans, so he'll want to do it again. Obviously with Ronaldo probably playing. Rafael Varane's never played in front of Manchester United fans. He'll probably want to play and show them why they signed him for 40 million and why he's one of the best centre-backs in the world. It's going to be a tough day. It's going to be a really tough day for Newcastle, and I don't even know how we're going to set up. I don't want to know how we're going to set up. It's beyond a joke at our club at the minute, but Man United are on the high. They're doing well. Ollie's got his team organised, and it's what they can only ask for. They can only ask for what they've got, and Sancho, how did I forget about Sancho? Sancho hasn't started for Man United at home yet. He'll probably start and probably do bits against us. Like, he hasn't been great so far, Jadon Sancho, for the money that they spent on him and stuff, but he'll do something on Saturday, I can guarantee it. And it's just mad to think Ronaldo's back in the Prem, and I've said that too many times in this video, but it's crazy to think that. And you've got to think the worst, and my prediction is 4-0 Manchester United. As a Newcastle fan, 4-0 Man United. And that's not me being, oh, Ashley out and Bruce out. That's generally my prediction. Hand on heart, I can say I generally think the full-time score will be 4-0 Man United. It's going to be one of them games, and any United fans watching, you're going to do bits against us, I can guarantee it, and it's just mad. It really, really is. It could only be Newcastle. First game back. We've just conceded in the 96th minute against Southampton. It's the first game back. We're playing Manchester United, a ground where we've won one sat in the last 30 odd years, and Ronaldo's made his debut against it. That's the facts. Then we're gonna get bad. We are really. It's shit to say, but you've got to look at the reality in some situations, and you've just got to, because if you didn't, you'll get battered. You really will. Man United look hungry, look strong, and they want to do bits this season, and I can guarantee you they will be. And lads, Newcastle fucking United. What a joke of a club we have been in recent weeks. Coming out making a statement about the transfer window, saying that we weren't able to spend any money because of the COVID. What a load of fucking bullshit. Load of bullshit. The comments that they made being like, ooh, this, that and the other, I think it's fucking bullshit. And I think it's really petty from the club. Like, the fans are frustrated. We've just signed Joe Willock. That's it. Just Joe Willock. And if you asked us, would you rather sign Willock or 4 or 5 loan players, I would still say Joe Willock. But there's no excuse. We are the 43rd richest club in the world. 43rd. And we can't even get a loan sign over the line. And you look at teams like Norwich, Kabak, Brandon Williams, Rashica, so many good players. Why can we not compete with them? Norwich City, the yo-yo club of Premier League. We can't compete with them to sign a loan player. It's getting beyond a joke. And for them to make them comments saying about, oh, COVID, and we've got no ticket fucking money. Who gives a fuck? Mike Ashley is a multi-billionaire. Fair enough, if he's some little scrap fucker who's scraping the money, fair enough. But he's a fucking billionaire. So how the fuck do you not invest into the club where we are one of the biggest in the Prem? We can't. He just doesn't give a fuck. And then you go down the line and you look at fucking Steve Bruce. Newcastle United have looked shocking in their first 3 games of the season. So he goes on fucking holiday. No, mate. You've got Maximin doing extra training on his own at the training ground because he fucking cares. If Steve Bruce cared about this football club, he would have made them players come in this week, Monday to Friday, this week and last week. Give them the 2 days off on the weekend, right? Because I can guarantee you Sir Alex Ferguson would have done that, right? He would have done that to him. So learn from what you're doing. This is simple facts. And it's just not right for me. Don't go on holiday. No. I don't think any of the Newcastle players went abroad, apart from him. Apart from that fat cunt. I think the players might have went to London and stuff for a couple of days, which is fair enough. If they've been given the time off by the fat cunt, and what can you do? He should not be giving them holidays. From the way we looked in the first couple of games, if that was me as a gaffer, I would get them to do extra fucking training on top of the Monday to Friday, right? Even if it's a rest day and you're in the gym one day, it's fucking better than out. It's better than going into fucking London getting pissed. We're going to go to this game and get embarrassed. I can guarantee it. Haven't even spoke about the injuries yet. First of all, I want to say now, I'm absolutely buzzing with this, right? Callum Wilson signed for the club 1 year ago. Yesterday when I'm recording this on the Wednesday. Tuesday, he signed for the club 1 year ago. The video of my chant is on his story. I'll not be on when this video goes out. If you've seen me on Instagram, it's there. I've got the screen recording, it's there. Absolutely buzzing Callum Wilson seeing that, but he's not going to be available, I don't think, anyways. You'll see it in the predicted team video tomorrow, where it's the full context of the team himself, and I would have seen Steve Bruce's press conference. But Fraser looks out. He's been taken away from the Scottish squad, which is unfortunate. And then obviously it looks like Miguel Lemairon can't play either because of all the fucking quarantine and all that shite, and it's a mess from top to bottom. It really is. And the team that we're going to have to play, it's going to be Maximin, Joe Linton up top against Varane and all them. when you've got 8 players behind. It's gonna be fucking shit. It's gonna be absolutely shite. And it's good that all fans are going into the game with a mindset like this, because if we're going, oh, you never know, you'll never know, it's never gonna work. If you're thinking, oh, you never know, we could pick up something at Man United, well, we're fuck. I can guarantee it now. We're not going to pick up any points against Manchester United. We'll be looking to have a shot on target, never mind get any points. We'll have to wait and see what happens, boys. But, as you all know, the predicted team of tomorrow, there will be the reaction, obviously, as normal, and a stream throughout the full game. Been doing some improvements on the streaming, getting ready for FIFA 22 as well, as I mentioned, getting the streaming all sorted. I've made the mic better and stuff, and it's going to be better, so make sure to join the stream on Saturday. It's not on telly. I will be giving out links for the stream, so make sure to join the stream on Saturday. It'll be scheduled onto the channel very, very soon. See you all the next one, boys. See you all for the predicted team tomorrow. And yes, how are the fucking mag? Let's fucking get a win on fucking Saturday. Well, we're fuck.